All right, so my name is Tim. It is an extreme sunny day, I believe it's 33 degrees, so it's extremely hot, mid of the sun. Look at that grass, it's all yellow. Well, it says something about how hot it is today. Now, I'm on a forever quest to influence the autonomic nervous system. Yeah, this means that part of your body that is officially unconscious. Now, within that belongs my breathing exercises, for example. Yeah, I'm an instructor in the Wim Hof method, but there are many more breathing exercises. And a other thing is not only the breathing exercises, but the cold training. Yeah, so an ice bath, showering cold, stuff like that. Now, where I want to go to today, it's extremely hot and I want to try something out. So I go on my way to Freeze Lab, and Freeze Lab is cold training. It's cryotherapy. This is about 2 miles, 2 kilometers actually, I believe, to Freeze Lab. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run there in the hot sun, and I'm trying something new that I think will work. And that is breathing basically heavily, so faster already when you start running. So instead of waiting until you're out of breath, you immediately start breathing more heavily so you don't get out of breath. Now, I tried this yesterday and I noticed that the moment where I was sweating came a little bit later, like after 10 or 15 minutes. So that's something that I want to test out now. Now, normally I would sweat within 3-4 minutes. I would really start sweating. So let's see what happens. So the time is now, okay, well, you gotta trust me on this, yeah? So I'm going to run to Freeze Lab right now. All right, well, this is a shitty video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk, because otherwise you can't see me. And I'm going to start breathing like this, yeah? So let me show you. Now, normally when I would run, I would breathe like this. All right, so, okay, so I've been running for 5 minutes now, and I'm still not sweating. Normally I would be like really all, you know, like wet already. I noticed too that it's really very annoying to breathe like this. Although I breathe in nose in, mouth out, I get an extreme dry mouth. Right, all right, now it starts coming. So that's after 10 minutes in the, well, it's really hot outside. So normally I would be sweating like a lot. See, like now it's starting. I will be sweating a lot more. No conclusive evidence yet that we can influence our autonomic nerve system, but it is an interesting thing to try out. Beware, of course, that you can become dizzy, although I notice that I'm not becoming dizzy at all, because although I'm breathing rapidly all the time, that is probably because there's more oxygen in my body, and therefore I'm more in my aerobic dissimulation instead of the anaerobic, you know, so there's less toxins to get out of my system, so less sweating. And another good reason could be, of course, that because I'm breathing more, I'm breathing out hot air, and yeah, well, it's like 4 degrees colder than my inner temperature. It's now 33 degrees, so it's a little bit colder still. So I'm breathing cold air in and hot air out. That could also be a reason that I start sweating later. Okay, 5 minutes more. Talk to you soon. Okay, I'm almost there. I am sweating like a little bit, but really a lot less than normally. Normally I would be drowned. Yeah, sorry, you know, like, I know it's gross, but it's the truth. And the funny thing is also that I'm not out of breath, you know. Normally I couldn't talk right now so easily because I'm really not a runner, you know. Like I'm planning to run half a marathon, and this is why I tested this out, because I don't feel like training, so I just want to run it and do this breathing, and then just go into my meditation, keep my blood oxygenated, difficult word, so I don't become acidic, and I can just run half marathon without training. That's the idea, because I really am not so fond of running. Okay, so want to test this out yourself, please do so, but be aware that if you become dizzy, you immediately sit down on the ground and wait until the dizziness is over, because you can fall, you can faint if you breathe too fast. Okay, I'm now inside freeze lab, and it's quite cold here, aircon and everything, and here I'm going to stand in a cryo room of minus 110 degrees Celsius. Now the funny thing is that now I really start sweating. So in 8 minutes time I'm going into that cryotherapy, and I cannot be wet, because if I'm wet I will like really freeze. Okay, so it was bloody cold because I was still wet, I noticed. So don't do this at home. Run first, start sweating, and then go into cryotherapy. But okay, so the big question is, does this breathing help me with controlling my inner temperature? But what if I run back the same thing and measure again when I start sweating, right? So I should start sweating later. So now I'm going to breathe normal, so like instead of okay, so that's the difference. My body is cold. If I start sweating within 10 minutes, then that means that breathing faster can control your inner temperature. You notice that I'm sweating more than before, while I have been in a cryo cabin. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.